What's going on, everyone? I'm Mike Somich coming at you for RacingDudes.com. And today I'm going to talk about the 5 most overbet horses in the 2022 Kentucky Derby. To kick off the list, let's go to number 5, Mo Donegal. I do think there's a ton of talent in Mo Donegal, but he's going to have to absolutely run out of his skin to be able to win the Kentucky Derby. His style just doesn't set up very well for this. He's going to come from off the pace, have to weave through 20 horses and be able to get the job done. Additionally, he got trounced by Wagering in the Holy Bull, so he's going to have to flip the script there. He looked great running in the Wood, but the Wood has not been a wonderful prep race the last couple of years. I don't really respect this New York crop nearly as much as I have in some past seasons. Then from a betting perspective, you look at this horse, you're getting 24-1 in Kentucky Derby Future Pool number 5, which I think is, about fair odds for what you should get on Mo Donegal on Derby Day. However, we've already seen that slashed anywhere from 10 to 12-1 overseas. You're already seeing some wise guy buzz on this horse. It's a Todd Pletcher horse with Irad Ortiz, so there's going to be even more money that comes in. To me, this is a better version of Known Agenda last year. Well, Known Agenda went off at 11-1 from the rail. I mean, he should have been 20, maybe 30-1 in that spot. I think that's about what the fair odds on Mo Donegal are going to be here as well. And when you take into account the fact that both Classic Causeway and Forbidden Kingdom have both defected from the Kentucky Derby now, it hurts Mo Donegal's chances even more to be able to come from way back. Number 4 pick, I'm actually going to go to another Pletcher here, and that's Charge It. Look, Charge It has a ton of long-term upside, and I think the horse could progress into being a very, very good horse. But the problem is that you're already at 16-1 in the last Kentucky Derby Future Pool, which was shorter than either Mo Donegal or Zandon. And additionally, you have that buzz again around this horse because of what happened in the Florida Derby. First time in a stakes race, went out, ran well against Wagering, but that Florida Derby has come back slow. And I'm talking like 40 seconds for the final 3 furlongs slow when you're looking for someone to run it in closer to 36. So that race knocks Wagering down, but it also means that if Charge It couldn't get by Wagering, and now we're going to expect him to do it for the first time against winners in this massive field of 20 horses in Kentucky. Man, it's going to be tough. And you're going to end up with somewhere between 10 and 12-1 on race day for Charge It. And that's just way too short for a horse that has way too much work to do. And it's just too green last time that we saw him. Number 3, I'm going to go to Crown Prince. Look, I love the Japanese horses. I've been banging the Japanese drum since the Breeders' Cup. I thought that they've done a wonderful job with Sunday Silence and the lineage there. They've done a wonderful job over the last couple of years of investing in additional broodmares and big-time stallions to bring over to Japan. I bet a Japanese horse wins the Derby before a European horse wins the Derby. But the problem is you're now seeing all of this momentum affected into the pools. Crown Prince opened the Kentucky Derby Future Pool number 5 at 50-1. He closed it at 24-1. And there's still buzz around this horse. When you take into account that now you're not getting the price you probably should, but additionally, the winner of the UA Derby has never hit the superfecta in the Kentucky Derby. You're asking Crown Prince to do a lot here in a short period of time. I think we're still a couple years from a Japanese horse really competing in the Derby, and I think that you're going to start seeing some of them get overbet because of how successful they were in Dubai and in Saudi Arabia this year. And number 2, I'm going to go with Smile Happy. And this one is mainly around how heavily this horse has been bet in the Kentucky Derby Future Pools. If you look at the first 3 Kentucky Derby Future Pools, he goes off as a favorite, around 6-1. Kentucky Derby Future Pool 4 and 5, he's sub 10-1 in both those pools. And my issue is he's just gotten waxed the last 2 times we've seen him as a 3-year-old. Got beat by Epicenter pretty solidly, then comes back and loses to Zandon and Keeneland last weekend. I just can't swallow anywhere near sub 10-1 on this horse, especially when you have Lannery aboard. To me, this is another horse that should be 25 or 30-1 in this spot, and we're just not going to see that on race day. So you're going to pay a heavy price if you want to end up betting Smile Happy in the Derby. And number 1 is probably the easiest horse to put on this list. Tiz the Bomb. I mean, look, I get it. Horses run wonderfully in multiple efforts. We saw him win the Jeff Ruby Stakes easily. We saw him run second in a Breeders' Cup race. The problem is the Jeff Ruby Stakes on synthetic. Breeders' Cup race we saw him run second in was on the turf. We've seen this horse run 1 time on the dirt, 1 time as a 3-year-old. You know what happened? He got waxed in the Holy Bull. The fact that this horse has, on some people's boards, as low as 6-1 is wild to me. Fair odds on Tiz the Bomb in the Derby are close to 50 or 60-1 based on what actual form we have seen over the dirt for him. So I'm not sure how you can really bet Tiz the Bomb at all on Derby Day, considering the little value that you're going to get in him because of how impressive he's been on other surfaces, which the Kentucky Derby is not run on. So again, just recapping real quick, 5 most overbet horses on first Saturday in May in my mind are going to be Mo Donegal, Charge It, Smile Happy, Crown Prince, and Tiz the Bomb. Good luck, everybody.
This has been a presentation of RacingDudes.com, your destination for all things horse racing and sports betting. Whether you want free winners, expert insider picks, up-to-the-minute trackside weather reports, or podcasts and videos for bettors of all skill levels. Never make another wager without visiting the Racing Dudes. First,